everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new around here. If you are new, please do click the subscribe button. So for today's video, I thought I would film a little bit of a get ready with me for a day at Disney. Now, no, I have not lost my mind. I'm very aware that I'm not about to get ready to go into a Disney park right now, but I feel like quarantine is making me very, very bored, and I'm trying to think of like things in my head that I would love to be doing right now. And obviously I think the main thing that I would love to be doing right now is to be going to a Disney park. So I thought I would film a video where I show you guys how I get ready for a day at a Disney park. Obviously every single day that I go to a park is different. Sometimes I make no effort at all, sometimes I put like all the effort in, but I thought today I would just run through how I get ready for a day and also what I would like my day to entail, where I would like to go with my day. So I'm going to talk through my outfit, my hair, my makeup. I thought I would also share with you guys my ideal Disney day, what that would look like, what I would be getting up to, and all of that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I feel like every Disney day for me would always start with wearing my magic band. I always put my magic band on literally as soon as I come out of the shower, just because if I don't, I feel like the amount of times I've run out the door and forgotten it. So I'm gonna put my magic band on. This is my millennial pink one. And yeah, get in the Disney spirit, I guess. Alright, so I got my magic band on. I'm ready officially for a day in the parks. And yeah, so first of all, let's talk hair. My hair is currently in some French braids, which I'm not gonna lie, I've been in my hair for about 2 days because this is my lazy go-to look. But so I actually love having my hair curly in the Disney parks, just because I feel like when my hair is straight and it gets super humid in the parks, my hair goes kind of wavy anyway, so I like to have it like curled nicely, I guess. But one problem that I found when I was there last summer, and also a problem that I know a lot of Brits have had, is that their curling wand or like hair tools don't work in the plug sockets in America because of the voltage. I could have bought myself a new curling wand, but honestly I was too lazy and didn't want to do that, so I generally would just braid my hair the night before and then take it out the next day and yeah, see what we're left with. I will take this out at the end of the video and I'll like style it properly, just because I'm aware this has been in my hair for like a couple days now, so it might not look great, but yeah. So next up would probably be makeup, and as I said, I don't really wear a lot of makeup in the Disney parks. I mainly focus on my eye makeup just because that kind of stays on my eyes a lot more, and I know a lot of you might be thinking, but you might wear sunglasses, and that is true, but actually whenever I wear ears in the park, I generally don't wear sunglasses as well. I know that's really bad and you probably should be wearing sunglasses in the Florida sun, but I find that I can't wear both at the same time. It's really annoying, so generally I'll take a pair of sunglasses, and then when my head starts to hurt from wearing my ears and also probably from squinting, then I will go and put some sunglasses on. But for the most part I don't really wear sunglasses. Don't come for me, I know that's really bad, but I don't. So I've just quickly popped on some SPF because obviously in the Florida heat you need that little bit of SPF, and my face is very red right now, but it will calm down, I promise. I'm just going to pop on some lip balm as well. This is the glossierbalm.com birthday cake edition because it is glittery, and you'll probably notice in this video that a lot of the theme is like glittery makeup, just because that's the most Disney to me. But yeah, I'm actually not going to run through the products that I use specifically, just because I filmed a Get Ready With Me recently. If you've not seen that, I'll link it below. And I basically use the exact same products. I don't really own a lot of makeup, so that's a lie. I own a lot of eyeshadow, but just not a lot of like face makeup. So I'm not really going to be doing like a tutorial or such. I just wanted to chat through my ideal Disney day whilst I did my makeup and kind of show you realistically what I would be doing on a day-to-day basis. Obviously when I was a cast member, this is the kind of thing I would probably do on one of my days off. I wouldn't really wear that much makeup when I was working, mainly because obviously you have to stay very Disney look. There were a couple of days where I went into work with like not a full face of makeup, but like more makeup on than usual. But generally if I was just having like a work day and not going to the park before or after, I wouldn't wear makeup, to be honest. So yeah, this was kind of like just what I'd be doing if I was having a day off. I actually think I'm going to sort my brows out first just because they look really weird in the camera, but yeah. So my ideal park day would probably be a day in either Animal Kingdom or in Magic Kingdom, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to be doing a day in Magic Kingdom just because I feel like you can make a lot more effort to go to the Magic Kingdom. So generally speaking, if I was going to the Magic Kingdom for a full day, I would always try and make just a little bit more effort with like my appearance, just because I found that I would always take like the most Instagram photos in the Magic Kingdom, which I know don't come for me. I know I'm a millennial, but yeah, I always try and take the most Instagram photos in the Magic Kingdom, especially if I'm there for a full day, because obviously if I'm there for a full day then I'm going to be doing a lot. So yeah, I don't know, I always found that I made the most effort to go to Magic Kingdom. So yeah, if I was having like a super busy like ride day, like I knew I was going to be there and it was going to be super hot, then I probably wouldn't like make as much of an effort. I would honestly just wear something like this, which is just my Tomorrowland t-shirt, which I wear. I literally live in this t-shirt because it's so big and baggy, but it's perfect for like a long, like going hard park day. Ideally my ideal park day isn't like that, just because I do get super tired. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for like a pink makeup look to go with my ears, which I will show you guys in a little bit which ears I've gone for today. I'm going to go on the basis that this day is the start of my trip, and obviously the start of my trip would always have to start in the Magic Kingdom. I can't not start a Disney trip and not be in the Magic Kingdom on the first day, so yeah. Also, if I'm looking over here, it's because I've written down literally what I want to do with my day, so I'm going to refer to it. I've written an itinerary. So ideally I would probably stay at the Beach Club Resort. I absolutely love the Beach Club. I really love the boardwalk in general. Obviously I'm very aware that it's very expensive to stay there, but we're talking in an ideal situation here, in an ideal world where I would like to stay. I would probably have to say the Beach Club, because it is stunning and it just seems very calming and relaxing. I'm the sort of person who likes to wind down after a long park day, I'm going to be honest. I just find that sometimes it can be really overwhelming, and staying in like an all-star resort or something like that is very Disney and like classic Disney in my opinion, and sometimes you just want a break. So I love the Beach Club for that. Yeah, I would love to stay at the Beach Club, so I'm going to say that I'm staying at the Beach Club on this trip. I would probably start my day by walking over to Epcot actually. I know that sounds really like a weird way of doing things, but just trust me on this, this is what I would love to do. So I'd probably start my day by walking over to Epcot, and I would get the monorail over to the Magic Kingdom. I would obviously be there for a rope drop. If you guys know me, you know that I have never made a rope drop in my life because I am lazy and I don't like waking up early, but we're gonna pretend that I'm really good at waking up early, and I will definitely make this rope drop like in good time. So I'm gonna make rope drop, and then I'm gonna go into the Crystal Palace for breakfast. I'll probably watch the like shows they do like as soon as the park opens. You can tell that I've never made an opening because I literally don't know what shows they do at opening, but I would love to see those. I know they do them, so that would be that. And yeah, I'd have breakfast at the Crystal Palace just because I love Winnie the Pooh, and it's a good way to get like a good amount of character meets in like right at the start of the day. You can also eat a ton of food so that you won't get hungry throughout the day, because I'm the sort of person who would rather have like a big breakfast, skip lunch and then have dinner, especially in the heat. I don't love eating in the heat, so yeah. I've also realised that you generally can't really see what makeup I'm actually doing. Like you can't tell in the camera that I've got pink eyeshadow on, but I'm gonna go with it because it's not about the makeup. I'm just getting ready and telling you what I would be doing. I would honestly, after breakfast, probably take some Instagram pictures like around the park, just because I feel like by this point it wouldn't be super busy yet, and also not that hot yet. I find that the further I go throughout the day I get very dishevelled and I want to take photos less and less. I would obviously go to the purple wall, I would go to the castle and take castle photos, all of that kind of thing, just the generic Instagram Disney gather. So as I mentioned, I absolutely love wearing glitter into the Disney parks, so I'm gonna pop some glitter on my eyes. I don't know if this is out of date and like gonna irritate my face, but we're gonna do it anyway. But yeah, next up I would probably go on my first ride of the day. I do love a good ride. I know that I've just basically mentioned taking Instagram photos, but I actually do love a good Disney ride. I would probably go on Small World first, just because it's tradition for me to go on Small World at the very start of my trip. Oh my god, this glitter is way darker than I thought it was going to be, but okay, we're going to roll with it. Yeah, it's tradition for me to go on Small World right at the start of my trip, so I feel like that would have to be the first thing that I did. And then I would probably have a fast pass for Big Thunder and Mine Train and Pirates. That would be my dream combo. I'm actually not sure if you can do that on fast pass, but you know, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna pretend that I can, because that is what I want to do today. And then probably by this point it would probably be like lunchtime-ish. I know that I said I probably wouldn't get lunch if I had like a huge breakfast at the Crystal Palace, but we're gonna pretend that by this point I'm super hungry and I want more food, which is not really a surprise. I'm a huge foodie, so I do love like just getting food for the sake of it. Even if I'm not hungry, I spend so much money on my program on park food just because it's fun. So I would probably go over to Columbia Harbour House because I love their sandwiches so much. I think their sandwiches are amazing. And I would sit like upstairs so that I'm out of the sun and just having a bit of a chill. It's a great place to chill if you've not been there before. And then after that I would probably go and watch Festival of Fantasy. I'd ideally like to be sat in the little VIP section by the bridge to Liberty Square. I have sat there to watch it before and it is my favourite spot to watch it. And we're going to pretend that I'm a VIP today and I'm allowed to sit there because that would be great. I'm also just putting on some bronzer because I'm very aware that at the start of my Disney trip I'm probably going to be very, very pale. Yeah, I feel like I don't really need it today because I'm looking quite tan already because I got quite sunburned the other day. And I obviously wouldn't wear like foundation or anything like that. If I'm looking very tired I might wear concealer, but generally I wouldn't wear like face makeup as such. Also because I would be in a rush, I'd be trying to do this like as quickly as possible. So yeah, as I said, I'd watch Festival of Fantasy from Liberty Square, and then I'd probably then walk over to the Haunted Mansion. That's probably the next like closest attraction that I could go on. I love the Haunted Mansion. It's a great way to get out of the sun again, and I feel like after watching the parade you kind of want to be out of the sun for a bit. As I said, I'm a big fan of glitter for a Disney trip, so I'm gonna go in with this little highlight shade. It's like a pink glittery crazy shade. I love it. I feel like after this I'll just see where the day took me. I might hang out with some friends, sit on the hot grass for a bit, just chill. I feel like that's mainly like all the attractions I'd want to do in the Magic Kingdom. Maybe I'd go on Jungle Cruise if there wasn't a super long wait. Maybe Space Mountain, but honestly I'm not a huge fan of Space Mountain, so probably wouldn't go on that. Peter Pan I probably wouldn't go on because obviously the wait is just ridiculous for that ride, so I probably wouldn't be going on Peter Pan. Maybe I'll meet a few characters. I'm not a huge character fan necessarily. I don't go out of my way to meet characters, I don't love it, but I might meet a character or two if the lines aren't that long. I feel like if I'm making an effort to look nice for a day I might go meet some princesses, just because if I'm wearing a dress then I might as well go do that. Probably meet Mickey and Minnie in their little like 90th birthday outfit. I know they're not there anymore, but in my head they are, so we're gonna go with it. And then for dinner I would actually go over to Friar Nook's and grab the mac and cheese tater tot bowl. Oh my god, I love it so much. Sometimes I just get it without tater tots and just get mac and cheese and bacon because it is the best. And I feel like I've eaten a lot of food by this point, so we're going to allow it. And then I would go and get a spot for Happily Ever After. I'd probably go and stand ideally by the partner statue. That's my favourite place to watch it. We watched it there on our last night. And I would definitely love to watch it from there again, and get like a good spot. I'm just going to use this, it's very weird. It's not a nail polish, I swear. It's like a lip and cheek tint thing. But a little fun fact for anyone who does wear makeup in the Disney parks, a good old lip tint is actually better than like a lipstick, because obviously it stains your lips and I eat a lot of food in the park. It's also very hot in the park, so stuff melts away really easily, so I'll use one of these just because it stains my lips and it stays on like way longer than a lipstick would. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'd probably go and watch Happily Ever After. I feel like if I'm in the Magic Kingdom I'm not going to miss Happily Ever After ever. Tinkerbell would fly, of course, because it is my day after all. And after that I'd probably go over to Main Street and I'd probably go in like the Emporium and Main Street Confectionery. I know that this isn't really like a very good way of doing things because I know they get super busy at night time, like after the fireworks and stuff, but generally speaking I don't really go into any of the Main Street shops during the day. I always do it at night. I've got no idea why. I feel like I'm in a spendy mood at night, I don't know why. Probably go buy a mug, some pins, some sugar cookies, maybe a Rice Krispie treat. I don't know. I would obviously try and be one of the very last people in the park. I feel like I can't not do that. Get my empty Main Street photos, of course. I'm a huge fan of taking photos, if you couldn't tell. Not just of myself, like if I'm with my friends, I love taking photos of my friends, like candid photos. So taking photos in Disney World is like a huge part of my trip whenever I'm there. Obviously as a cast member it's different because you have so much time like spare where you've probably already done most of the attractions and stuff like that. Obviously if you're there like on a 2-week vacation then maybe that's not your priority, but for me as a cast member it definitely was. If I went back now it probably would be as well, just because I have done all of the attractions at Disney World that are currently open apart from Rise of the Resistance and the Runaway Railway. I've done everything, so I feel like I'm not under pressure to like do tons of rides. That's why I would probably spend more time taking photos and like going to see my friends that are still working there and that kind of thing. So yeah, so at the end of that, after I like was done taking empty Main Street photos, and of course I would be the very last person in the park, I would head back over to the boardwalk and I would probably go to Jelly Rolls. Honestly, I've not ever been to Jelly Rolls just because when I did my program I wasn't old enough. Jelly Rolls, if you don't know, is the like karaoke bar like club thing they have on the boardwalk. It's a Disney owned like nightclub basically, and loads of my friends went there on our program last year and went for like a lot of birthdays and stuff, and I missed out because I couldn't go. I wasn't 21, I am now, so I could definitely go do that. I would love to go to Jelly Rolls. I feel like I would go with like my friends who still work at Disney, so that would be that, or I'd maybe go to Cowboys if I was feeling super adventurous, but I doubt it at this point, before going to bed and then seeing where the next day took me. I probably would not be doing a rope drop again after that. So okay, so I'm going to take my hair out of these plaits. I'm going to do it off camera just because I don't know what state my hair is going to be in. I will fix it and then I'll come back to you with my outfit. Okay, so this is my hair. I've had to put on my ears like immediately just because the top did not look great at all, but I feel like it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, as I said, I wouldn't be able to use a curling wand or anything, so I would just have to go for this. But this is definitely like the best thing, and also when my hair gets hot it does get super frizzy, so this kind of helps combat that a little bit just because it already looks a little bit frizzy anyway. So yeah, and these are my ears I've gone for. I've gone for my Small World ones just because obviously Magic Kingdom, it's a Small World, my favourite ride. Yeah, I love these ears a lot. Finally is my outfit. Now I've gone for this like spotty white dress. I actually love wearing this dress in Disney parks just because it's super floaty and like light, and as I said, if I was having like a really like ride heavy day and I was going on lots of rides and like Everest and stuff, for example, I probably wouldn't wear this, but at the same time it is actually it's actually okay to wear on rides. I've never really had a problem with it like flying up or anything like that. It's like quite floaty, but at the same time it's not like super loose, so yeah, I don't really have an issue wearing this on rides at all. I know a lot of people would prefer to wear like shorts or like leggings or something like that, but personally I'm fine wearing dresses. So yeah, this is the finished look, complete with the magic band and the ears. It feels very weird wearing this at home, but yeah. Okay, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want me to do stuff like this again in the future. I could maybe do a get ready with me for a different park. Obviously this is just kind of what I'd wear to the Magic Kingdom, but maybe like Animal Kingdom or Epcot. Do let me know. I'd love to maybe try and film more of these soon. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all again very soon with another video. Bye.